And why do you have a lighter? There's no need for it. I mean, it's kind of like telling if, like just out of nowhere you start feeling down, like your mind leads to like, oh, the bad thoughts. Like maybe at that point, it's like, wouldn't the world be much happier without me? It's only natural. Most of the times it is hard to get through certain situations. So, like, it's best to rely on others sometimes, because that's all you can really do is seek advice from someone to try to help get through it. Or just having someone there where it's like, okay, I'm gonna lean on you for a minute so it doesn't seem as though it's like overly massive. That's why I constantly tell you guys, like, if you need somebody to talk to, that way your burdens don't seem as big or heavy as they normally are. You guys are always welcome to vent to me. I will never turn away somebody who wants to vent. Riley, you gotta stop beating yourself up. I know, but I'm still gonna tease you about it. Just blame all 3 times on the single guy. It's his fault. Why would you hit her? Have you not seen how crazy she is in that movie? Run! That's probably how it mainly went. It's a battle scar. Oh, what's this picture? It's a battle scar from when I went go-kart or bumper cars. Oh, did you get direct? Nah, I drove in the walls and this dude hit me. Oh my god, are you okay? Yeah, you should have seen the other guy. Sucks to suck. Let him get yelled at. Yeah, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. How is your day today? Nope. You got the little cub. You cannot leave. The cub might run away. Sorry, you can't take my pet with you. Yeah, he's gotta stay here. I know, he's cute. See, now people either want Doggo Boy my ranking just goes down and down and down. Yes. I did see that. He protects. Yeah, protects you from the wild animals. Oh, you cut out. Not aimbot. Thank you for the TikTok likes. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Again, I allow people to fall asleep in my streams. It just kind of hits a point. I'm like, I don't think anybody's still here. And they're like, oh, no, we'll rest up. Best course of action is to just have collabs off. If you're sleeping, then collabs should be off. Because if you have them on, people will either blow you up with collab requests, or B, if you have the random ones on where anybody can join, that'll be bad too. So just, like, I recommend just having collabs off. I actually don't know. Tested that out. Yeah, that's like no, because you can do it. Like, I could set it up and stream right now. Like, if you hit the three dots, go to settings, collab. Collabs on, max number members 3, random collabs off, password optional, 4 digits. have something I want to test, but I cannot test it out right now because I have multi-streams going. Because I could probably just easily test it out and be like, oh yeah, so this is how it's done. Use my alt for it. But I got one phone running Reality, I got another phone running Twitch and YouTube, and I got a third one running TikTok. Random deer, welcome in. How are you doing this morning? In the car. On the way to work. I take it you woke up late again? Or did you wake up on time? Zeta, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. How was your day today? Sadly not the train. Oh. A chugga chugga choo, a chugga chugga choo choo. Surviving, thriving, only a Harley, you're up. I get my answer first. I gave my answer since I had to make it quick. She's wondering how you were doing today, her goddess. Well, my answer's just gonna have to wait. Yeah, I did. Do you not hear me? Between 2 to 5 p.m. on Saturday, I have my grandma's like 98th birthday party thing to go to. So. I knew she was talking to me before she even put in the, yes, I'm talking too mad. Single me out like that, damn. If you wanted my super fast answer, it'd be another day in paradise, but you hate that answer. But we're surviving. I'm guessing she kinda. Yeah, I cut out a lot. Yeah, I had a feeling. It's okay. I'll tell you again tomorrow after you get off work. Have a wonderful day, dear. And I will see. Have a wonderful day, my honey butterfly. Daughter, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. How was your day today? Yes, I typed it this time. Thank you for the love. What's going on, daughter? What's that face for? I think Keo went poof again. I think Keo went poof. She stopped in, dropped the melting emoji, and then poof. She hasn't responded back. One more time. One of those like little random ones, like it hits you out of nowhere and you're just like, ugh. That happens to me a lot, especially when I have to use the bathroom and I'm like I once got a really bad random chill and like the whole body just shook and I was like, whoa. I hate it when those happen. Because it's like, I'm not even cold. Like, why am I getting a chill that bad? Oh, yes, Harley. So, the Amelia person, did you end up getting a friend request from her? You didn't? Okay. Yeah. I've gotten so many messages today because of that. I was like, okay, one, if you do get one from her or that person, they are a sugar mommy scammer. Basically, the ones that'll sit. You remember how a couple months back. Yes, daughter, come on up. You remember how a couple months back, there were tons of new accounts that were popping in left and right, and they would sit there and be like, "Hey, you look like you know what, or like, what would you do if $3,000 was posted, like sent to your like Cash App? What would you do with the money? Like, kind of shit. You ever get those? You do follows for follows, so yeah, you do follows for follows. I'm sure you've gotten like tons of them, but yeah, I've had a lot of run-ins with like those ones that are like, yeah, looking for a sugar mommy, like this and that. And I'm like, no. I was like, if you want to spoil me, you can spoil me in my streams, like everybody else does. A friend request from the Amelia person. That is a sugar mommy scammer. I've already removed them from the server. and have them blocked. And everybody who has been asking me about them, I've gone ahead and said, you don't have to worry, she's taken care of from the server. So if you end up getting a friend request from me, just go ahead and block. Yep. Because, like, you know Scar, right? Yeah. She sat there and, like, one more time. Good night, daughter. Rest well and have pleasant dreams. But, yeah, Scar received a message from her, the person, and something about, like, oh yeah, $3,000 deposited, like, every Friday, this and that. And then, like, even the, people were like, yeah, I told her I didn't want money, I just want your soul. And then Scar DM'd me about it, Mrs. Teddy DM'd me about it, Z DM'd me about it, because he was like, no, I'm not looking for a sugar mommy, I'm 15, and then they were like, oh yeah, I'm 39, and she thought it was like a pedo in my server, and I was like, no, that is a sugar mommy scammer. Basically gonna try to get you to send money to be able to receive money, kind of like situation. She's like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, just go ahead, block. She's like, okay. That is a lie, Harley. We are streamers. We take money from strangers. That's how we survive in this industry. What do you think the live points are? I mean, I take money from strangers all the time. How do you think I pay my bills? Like, oh, that's right, you are not in the server, daughter. Okay, so, some random person, I don't know how, because I don't propose, my like, the only place I have my server link posted is here in reality. Like, I don't post it anywhere else, because obviously there's hundreds of, like, random ass people who I've never interacted with before to join my server. Like, if people on, like, my other streaming platforms would actually interact with me more, then yeah, I might toss up the Discord server and be like, hey, join if you'd like to. But yeah, I am busy. What do you want? You just walk up and headbutt my elbow? Fucker. But yeah, so, and then, because they joined the server first, and then they sent out, like, a ton of friend requests to, like, everybody in the server, and, it's like somebody claiming to be a sugar mommy, but they're like the sugar mommy scammers, like, oh yeah, you'll get like $3,000 weekly But to be able to get the $3,000, you have to put money into your Cash App, and then you have to send that money out to them. And it's not even to them, it's like a manager or like something of theirs. I've dealt with a lot of those, especially when I started on reality. They'd be like, oh, what would you do if $1,000, $3,000, $5,000 was deposited into your Cash App? Or everybody's getting this wrong. A blind girl lost her keys, her phone, her wallet. What did she lose first? I'm like, her sight? The fuck? And they're like, congrats, you have won. No, please drop your Cash App so I could send you $1,000. And I'm like, if you want to spoil me, I was like, if you want to spoil me, do it in my streams like everyone else. But yes, I do take money from strangers about every Friday to pay my bills. Yes. What were you doing? Kinda like one of those zoning. Back KP, dagnabbit, my ears. Put it too loud. Put what too loud? But yeah, so, oh yes, Keo, did you receive a friend request from the Amelia person? Yeah, asking if you were looking for a sugar mommy and this and that. Yeah, that's typically how they'd get people. Like, oh yeah, do you know what a sugar mommy is? Because I am a sugar mommy. I will be depositing about $3,000 into your bank account every Friday. Yeah. They are what you would call a sugar mommy scammer. Go ahead and block them. I've had to deal with a ton of them when I started streaming. You can't come up right now. Yeah, that's fine. If we're still streaming later, depends on when later is. It is 3 a.m. Try to, and by the way, yes, daughter, I do have a Snap, but I need to set up a Snap, like a reality Snap. I think she dozed out. Faintly hear Moody, I don't know, the little one in collab right now. I could faintly hear her slowly dozing down. And I was talking. Yes. Thank you for the gifts. Yes, I do have a snap. Hey, you get. Take your time. I know you're tired. My race. Forgive me for not answering so soon. My signal's go. Network error. Yeah, no, I do have a snap, but I need to set up a snap for reality so like pictures I take can get posted in there. Look. I have. Oh, what's that too? Well, if you get my snap, you get doggo streaks. So that is the plus side. Is it from when that person kicked you? Doggy hit it. No. Ow. Now 2 people are being bullied by dogs? Damn. Go ahead. Rid of that one. Wait. Is it like you're. It's gonna sound weird. But like, were you laying on a blanket that, like, because like, yeah, like asking your daughter, like, oh yeah, do you sleep shirtless? Like, what? Yeah, no. Yeah, see, like, I do all the time, sometimes. That, no, because I like comfy sweatshirts, but if my sweatshirts, like, I wear a single sweatshirt for like 2 days because one, I'll like wear it to bed and then I get too lazy to change out of it and I kind of just wear it to work and then forget to change out. No, that is not like first thing in the morning. I will use one of the blankets as a pillow. Climb Kyo, don't let Kyo fight back. Kyo bite doggy, but Kyo is too soft to stay mad. Damn. Doggo boy bites me, I'm threatening it. I was like, bite me, I dare you. That is interesting. Sorry. Alrighty. What rest well, daughter? it's mostly, it's kind of mostly how it goes sometimes is we'll sit there and we'll get to chatting and put everybody to snooze. And Kyo fell asleep again during the program. Was Kiki here? Kiki was not here. She doesn't really stop in during the week. She still feels like she is not wanted. Like she tries to, okay, before she becomes important to people, she tries to distance herself from people. And I said, Suki, you are always welcome here. Like, this is your home as well. You do not have to worry about not being wanted here. I was like, I got one person who asks about you 24/7. I was like, I have a Kyo who's worried about you 24/7. I was like, and then I got a Scar who is missing her wife 24/7. I was like, so you were wanted here. I was like, I personally just miss bullying you when you come to my streams. And hello, nerdy gamer. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. How was your day today? Over on Twitch would be my cousin. Am I coming through clearly over on Twitch? Cause I never know because I don't have this one pulled up. There was one time my cousin joined my Twitch stream and he's like, dude, go drink some water. Your voice does not need to be that deep. You joined in YouTube? It did. I have the count thing pulled up to show me like how many people from me Twitch like this whole time. Ooh, cuz this is one you could do. Or the time you got that was fun. We should do that again. Actually, because this is one that you'd be able to do for Twitch and YouTube. The app is called Prism Live Studio. It's a phone app, and you could stream to Twitch and to YouTube and to... There's a couple other platforms you could stream to. Welcome in, daughter. One time I got my cousin really drunk while we were playing Call of Duty. Not sure what I liked. I can't see that over here. Leave the game streaming stuff to pull up YouTube and to pull up Twitch. Sounds like something I need. What does? Being able to stream to multi-platforms while VTubing, or for us to play again and for you to have some drinks. And Portia, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. How was your day today? Multi-streaming at its finest. I asked you 2 questions and you did not answer. Okay. So Prism Live Studio, we'll start there. It's a phone app, okay? It's a triangular phone app. And like you can go to like your Play Store or Apple Play or whatever the fuck you have, and you can download it, and you have your main streaming one, basically like your Restream stuff or Streamer.io, whichever one you use. Basically your main sign in, like if it's Twitch or if it's YouTube, and then you can add other streaming. Okay, so you can it's reality for the web, but they did allow you to a stream, like view streams and whatnot from it, but you can, like, they did it as like an April Fool's kind of thing, to where you could only view streams of like your favorite streamers. But you can sign into your reality account on reality for the web. If you have a Chromebook, you can do it that way, but I don't think you have a Chromebook. It has to be like one of those, like, okay, like the Google Play Store. But Prism Live Studio you can use as a phone app, and Melody and Boy Bye and El Noel, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. How was your guys' days today? Thank you for the likes, and thank you for the gift. Teddy. Yep. It's one of the more cuter ones. So your day is slowly coming to an end. Finger slipped. Oop. Typically how that goes sometimes. Alrighty, daughter. Yeah, see, the Spooky Teddy is one of the more cuter ones, given the fact it's like, oh yeah, and then it does like a little spinny thing, and then it goes like ghost mode, and hola, welcome in, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. How was your day today? Yes. I actually didn't know the Spooky Teddy was there until a friend of mine from my last friend group pointed it out to me, and I was like, that is adorable. Is it a thing if I sleep stream? Like you're wanting to sleep stream? Yeah, sleep streams are actually a lot more common on reality, given the fact that like yeah, no, I actually, okay, so the side, turn on some like 8-hour like lo-fi BGM, turn your volume all the way down, and turn off collabs. Do not do random collabs. Cool. And Zayden, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. How was your guys' days today? Sleeping with your dog? Yes, that is perfectly fine. That's why I'm saying, like, if you go to do your sleep stream, mute your side, because that is one, like, some people do snore in their sleep, and or like have like that heavy breathing kind of stuff, which people are insecure about. So that's why I say I recommend like muting your side, turn on some like BGM, turn your phone volume down. What? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Then it would be best to mute your side. That way, don't worry, that is perfectly fine. Just mute your side, and so that it does not disturb your slumber in the process. Like, turn on some like lo-fi 8-hour kind of BGM type stuff, and then turn the volume down, but to where it's loud enough that other people, like the people who stop in and view your streams, can hear it. And then, in this one, I stress more, like, because somebody said sleep streams is like a bad idea, and I'm like, nothing will disturb me. I don't want to disturb others. And then all you have to do is remember to turn off collabs and do not have random collabs on. Because then, like, somebody was like, once told me, like, oh yeah, don't do sleep streams because people will find a way to wake you up. I was like, they can't wake you up if your volume's down, you're muted, and you have collabs off. Oh, well, they'll find a way, like, this and that. I'm like, not once have I ever been woken up from my own sleep streams. So, that is the best advice I can give with doing a sleep stream. Then, because there are people who don't like talking in their streams, or like are mute streamers, so they want to get a daily in, but they also don't want to interact with people. The best way to do that is sleep streams. And yeah, I say it a lot. I have an alt account that is specifically set up to do, like, he's a sleeper. He's a sleep streamer. Like, that's what he's there for. Like, I do a sleep stream, like, all the time with him. Daughter, welcome back. Thank you for the likes. And alrighty. But yeah. He is my sleep streaming account, so if you don't get the chance to hang out with me during my normal stream times, when I throw up a sleep stream, then you can stop by, hang out, and whatnot. So then that way, at least you get the chance to hang out with me. Finn, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. How was your day today? Hello. Okay, so I think I reached an hour over on TikTok. Yep. So we will be going ahead and ending the TikTok stream there. Twitch and YouTube. They're over an hour, but I might keep them going just a tad bit longer. 196 viewers. Jesus fuck. I get fast views over in TikTok. Oh, and guys, if you're still over on Twitch, if you have some time this weekend, I can do a Discord like screen share with you for like a quick rundown of the Prism Live Studio. Kyo's melting. What? Sorry, I was talking to my cousin over on Twitch. Awesome. Yep. Between like 2 to 5 on Saturday, I will not be available. So if it's after that, then yes, I can. Or Sunday. I don't have any plans on Sunday, so whichever time, like whichever day works for you. And then yes, I did say Kyo because you sent the melting emoji, and I was like, Kyo's melting. Yeah. So if you wanna just message me when you are available. And I will, just message me on Discord, and then I will give you a call, and then basically like show you what the app looks like, and then like how to go about it. And then if you have any questions, I will be more than happy to answer for you. Because I mainly use this one to stream to Twitch and YouTube. That way I can at least get my streams in over there, so that way I don't lose the, which, yes, you could put the game streaming stuff into it as well. It's the RTMP stuff, so you kind of just have to do like the stream key that you would put into whatever like program that you use to do your game streams. Basically toss that in and it streams it to this as well. Because I remember that you also want to become a VTube streamer. No, okay. Nope. I said Kyo is melting because you sent the emoji of like the smiling melting one. And Ruby, welcome in, and I'm sorry, I cannot read those characters, but good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. How was your guys' days today? And we will stop Twitch and YouTube stream here in just a few seconds. Thank you all for hanging out over there. It's always a pleasure having you guys. Take care, rest well, and until next time. I can't do the way POV. Alrighty, daughter.